Hi everyone, it's Simon Keeling here at weatherweb.net. Thanks again for watching. It is Thursday the 29th of August. Now, those of you who follow me on Twitter at Weather School will be aware that I sent out a couple of tweets earlier on today just talking about how I was working up the winter forecast and some of the signs from the winter forecast that were not looking particularly very good. Well, they are good if you like cold and snowy weather, but not good if you really didn't want a repeat of last year. Let me just show you what I mean. Now, it's very early days at the moment, but these are the analogues that are prepared by Hugo van den Doel in the States. And what he does, he looks at previous years, he makes comparisons to coming years. And this is his forecast, well, it's not a forecast, it's just a guidance based on previous years, for the period December, January and February. So this takes us through from December 2013 through January and February, so through the winter month. 500 millibar heights, and look, higher than normal heights up towards the north of the UK, lower than normal down towards the south. And what this would tend itself to suggest is that we get a blocking pattern developing here towards the north of the UK once again. And the result of that would be this. Basically, warmer than normal conditions again up here across Greenland and parts of northeastern Canada, but a cold winter across the States. More importantly, look, a cold winter across the UK, a tendency towards easterly winds. Now, of course, very early days, anything could change, but the fact that this is highlighting such a depth of cold across the UK, and for that matter, look, across much of Europe heading eastwards, suggests, and with temperatures showing on there at 5 to 6 degrees below normal, suggests that we're in for a rerun of last year. Now, this isn't my official forecast as of yet, but it's just interesting the analogues are showing that. And then if we look at the forecast for Manchester, so just picking a city out in the middle of the country, so if we look at the forecast for Manchester from the CFS, you'll notice what happens here. Look, we see temperatures kind of just hovering and slowly dipping off as we get into the middle part of November. But then we see a dip in temperature sort of mid-November just for a brief time as those temperatures cool off. That would be our first real hit of winter. But again, winter late in starting. And this is one of the features of this blocked pattern. If we look at the 3 to 6 month forecast, well, that shows a much colder picture. Look, you see here that we see temperatures look dipping off up and down through the course of January, but then look at this cold snap that comes through I should say up and down through December. This cold snap that comes through from the end of December through into the middle part of January, and then again we get this second hit that comes through mid-January, lasting right the way through to the end of February here, and then only briefly warmer early March before going cold again as we head into the early part of the spring, and temperatures really not picking up until around the 6th of April. Now, of course, you can't take that as absolute gospel because this is only an indication of what could happen. But the fact that the CFS and also that the analogues are backing this up is certainly something that's starting to open our eyes a little bit. So this isn't the official forecast for winter. I'm just showing you some of the stuff that we're looking at here. So perhaps it might be times to fix those electricity bills and get the thermals out. For now, thanks for watching. Don't forget the site here is kept free of charge by the adverts you see around the screen. By you coming back and using the site and using the adverts, it's that keeps us free of charge. So hopefully that's a little bit of useful information for you. But for now, thanks for watching and keep the sun shining. Of course, I'll give you all the latest on the winter forecast in the coming days and weeks. Bye for now.